On the left of the example below are two shapes with an arrow between them. Decide how the second is related to the first. After these, there is a third shape, then an arrow, then 5 more shapes. Decide which of the 5 shapes goes with the third one to make a pair, like the two on the left. Its letter has been marked on your answer sheet. The shape rotates 180 degree but doesn't change size. That's why the answer is B. Okay, if you're solving a problem like this, always remember the 3 tips. Number 1, one element at a time. Number 2, those elements must be snaps. That's PS. SNAPPS. That is the shape, the number of shapes, the angle, the position, the size, and the shading. So if you remember that, you are good to go. One element at a time. And the third tip is process of elimination. Process of elimination. Okay, so I'll go on now to, let's go through the questions. So, like I said, one element at a time. So, for that one element, let's choose the shapes at the corner. So we can see is a circle here on the corners, on the 4 corners, and here is a triangle on the 4 corners. So that means from here to here, the circles alternate at the corner, alternate with the one in the middle, while the one in the middle goes to the corner. So we have a triangle in the middle here, it goes to the corners on the second one. So that means whatever shape is out here must be the one inside of the shape. So we're looking for one with a square inside of it. And so by process of elimination, I'll say, nope, it can't be this. It can't be this, but it can be it can be B, D, or E. So that's one element. Another element is, remember we said the one outside has to be inside. So this one outside goes, this one inside the first one goes outside in the second one. So this one inside should go outside. So we're looking for something like a shield on the outside. Which one is a shield? Well, it could be this, it could be this, it could be any of them. Okay, they're shields, they're all shields. And what other element can we look at? We can see there that that shape inside actually goes outside, but then it's turned 180 degree. So it's turned 180 degree, meaning it's turned to the other side. So when it was like this, it goes to the other side and turns that way. So the same thing here. This shield that is like this, I'm not good at drawing shields. Okay, let's try that again. Let me clean up that. Yeah. So that shield that is like that must go on to be turned 180 degree to be like that. Okay, so we're looking for the element where the outside is like this. Let's see which one of them. And there we go. It is B. It is not this. Sorry, did I say it is B? Actually, I could see another one. Turned upside down. It could either be B or E. So D is eliminated. That's a tricky one. B is eliminated. So when we need to look at the shading now. The shading. So when it is shaded inside, it's not shaded outside. So let's see if that's it. When it is, so it's the opposite. it's turned 180 degrees and not shaded if it was shaded. So that means if this was not shaded, it will turn 180 degrees and be shaded. Okay, it will be shaded on the outside. Let's see which of them. So this is not shaded, so it can't be this. It will have to be B. Okay, so that's how you get that. Let's look at another one. Let's look at another one. We'll look at two more just to make sure we understand the what we have to do. All right, 27. Look at this one. Like I said, one element at a time. One element at a time. So we can look at, so they're asking us, how did they how did they go from here to here? Whatever formula was used should make us go from here to the answer. And we do not know what it is. So we start with one element at a time. Let's look at the shapes themselves. So we have one, how many shapes do we have? 1, 2, 3. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how do they do that? I can see that the bottom one was actually divided into two, and one at the top, one at the bottom. So I will say the bottom one here will be divided into two, the left at the top, the right at the bottom, the left at the top and the right at the bottom. But we can't say if it was turned upside down or not, but it has to look like that divided into two. So let's see which has a triangle at the top and a triangle at the bottom with a circle inside. So we can't say it can't be this. It can be B or C. It cannot be that. And the one with the, remember, the one with the shade goes up, the left one goes up, and the bottom one goes down. So this is with the shade is not, it should be the shaded one goes up. So we can't say is that either. All right, let's see. So we're left to make a decision between B and C. Now that is one element. Let's look at another element. Another element we can do maybe the top one. Should we do the top one? Let's look at the top one. So for this top one, we can see that it goes to be the third shape, but then swapped around. So it's kind of, would I say reflected? So where the black becomes the white and the white becomes the black. So it's kind of, actually, should we say it was turned around? We can say it was turned clockwise, the opposite direction was turned clockwise 180 degrees. So that where the black is becomes the white, where the white is becomes the black. So let's see. For this shape here, let's make it cleaner because it's becoming messy. Let's make it cleaner. All right. So for this top shape here, we're looking at the top shape. The top shape here. It should, when it goes to the third position, it should be in the third position. It should be 1, 2, 3. It should be at the third position, this one here, and turned the other way around. So which of them? This is not it. We can't say is that. But then it's on the third position, 1, 2, 3, and turn the other way around 180 degrees. So we will say C is the answer. So with practice, you will get these questions done very easily. That's why you need to practice, practice, and practice again. So number 28, let's see. Here you have a circle with 4 arrows in different direction. And number 28, so we are saying whatever we have 1, 2, so we can see that these these are in that direction, and that is where these ones are as well. So we can say this shape will give us, will actually give us a circle on that end where the shapes are. The circle, because the outer shape is a circle, so it makes it smaller circles pointing in that direction of the arrows. So let's go here. So because you have a square, all right, that means we have squares at those corners. Squares at those corners. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So whichever one's number 1, we will eliminate this because it's not a square at the corner. And so the squares must be solid, like you can see. The circles are solid. The circles are solid. The circles are solid. So the circle there must be, the squares there must be solid as well. So outside, so we have looked at that, and it can't be the ones with a circle. It has to be with a square, a solid square. So this is a dotted square, so I wouldn't say it is. Right, this is a dotted square, and this is solid squares. So it's gonna be either this or this. Now we also see that around it, now that's that one element. Let's look at the element around it. Around the solid circles, you have dotted lines. You can see dotted circle. So this circle is made smaller and it is dotted. So this one should be made smaller and dotted. And the only one that is made smaller is this one here. This is bigger, or is the same shape, so it can't be this, but it will definitely be that. So looking at these examples we've done, I want you to now do these 2 examples. Pause your video and do these examples, or do this exercise. Yep. To reveal the answer, I can tell you the answer is E here, and number 30 is also E there. Hope you got it right. Remember the tips. Number 1, choose one element at a time. Number 2, those elements will have to be either shape or number or angles or position or shade, size or shade or color or pattern. All right. So I will give you another one to work out, and that will be this one. Work this out. Thank you for taking time to watch these videos. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you like the videos we have for you today. Remember to always come on here to check for more of our beautiful videos, educational videos, inspiring videos. Thank you. Bye bye.